Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Recovery Lab TV. My name is Chris. I'm your coach, and today we're going to be covering our lower body strength session. It is officially Tuesday, and that is what we do here on Recovery Lab TV. If you are brand new, don't forget to hit that subscribe button in the little box on your video screen. Okay, don't forget to say hi, like Brian has, in the comment section, and share it with your friends. Let everybody else know that we are here. We're doing this day in, day out, every morning at 9:30, live right here for you. So, how are you all? And how are you all doing? Okay. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Brian. Good morning, everybody else watching. Don't forget to use that comment section. Say hello. Say hello to me. Say hello to everybody else. It's good to hear you. Good to see names popping up and comments coming up as well. How did everybody find yesterday? Super tough one, super sweaty. Don't know about you, but I was sweating loads. But yeah, so today, strength sessions. What you're going to need? You're going to need some weights if you have weights, okay? You're going to need some resistance bands if you've got resistance bands for your knees, okay? You're going to need one of these bands if you've got one of these bands. If you have weights, then grab weights, okay? So that's dumbbells, kettlebells, barbells, you name it. If you got it, grab it. And kind of spot it around, because ideally, if you have weights, okay, use them for that, all right? So any exercise can be pretty much added on. And if you feel like you can, do it, push it, that's what it's all about, So things you're going to need: bottle of water, okay, or a cup of water, a glass of water, potentially a towel for your face when you get kind of hot and sweaty. Like I said, the resistance bands. You're going to need a yoga mat, okay, for your back, for your bum, for stretching, kind of warming up on. Potentially a chair. I'm going to use a sofa to sit down on and drive up on. So you're going to need a potentially like a chair, sofa, a box, something just to sit down on when you're kind of practicing those squats, just so you can get good technique, good form, keeping that upright body position, and yeah, so on and so forth. Okay, so when you are ready, okay, what you're going to do is grab a little space and come back, okay? So what we're going to do so far, okay, you're going to go in an all box position. I'll show you from the side. You're going to kick up, stretch out, okay? So it's kicking up, stretching to the side, up. Now notice how my knee is staying in the same angle. Okay, and my body is staying in the same angle. The only thing moving is my leg, and that's dominated by my hip. Okay, try not to rotate the back. Sticking to the one side for a minute. That's it. Big drive out, big drive up. Morning, Jam. How are we doing? Good. Good. Okay, so from there, spin around, opposite side. Okay, big kick up, big drive out. Wake those hips up. I don't know about you guys. I'm getting warm already. Oh. That's it. Big drive up, tall as you can. That's it. Two more. Last one. Great job. Okay, so from there, if you can, grab yourself your little band, okay? Could be one of those bands that you use for your knees. It's going to go just above your knee, just like so. It's one of these little bands here. Okay. Slide your legs in, hook it on. Going to go just above. You're going to lay down just like so. Okay. So with your band mid-thigh, okay, what you're going to do is go bringing your feet as close to your bum as you possibly can. Okay. You're going to draw up with your hips, keeping your heels off the floor as you shoot up. Okay. Tall as you can. Shooting out, keeping those knees out, keeping your feet up onto the ball. There you go. So last two. Last one. Great job. Okay, laying on the side. Just like so, arm out in front. Okay, both feet on the floor. Keep your head nice and neutral, not kind of resting it on the floor, not lifting it up. Kind of keep it in the middle. Hand on your hip, body nice and straight. You're going to come up like so. Okay, keeping your feet facing forward, drawing it out, waking them up. Good. That's it. Keep going. Last one. Good job. Rolling over. That's it. Body as straight as you can. Big drive out. Good. Keep it going. Last one. Good job. Okay, so feet nice and flat this time. Big drive up. Just like so. Keeping those knees driven out. Two more. Good job. Well done. So, grab yourself a little drink. Let me know how you're doing so far. Keep the bands on for a second. Okay, we're not quite finished with them. Grab yourself a little drink. Let me know how you're doing so far. Let me know how your morning's going. Hope you're all okay this morning. Whew. But yeah, so the next one, going to slide your bands down a little, okay? Going to be just above the knee, okay? So they're not over the back part of that crease. So you want them slightly higher, just there, okay? So they're not over this little soft cushiony part right there. You never kind of want anything over that point, right? Because it's just soft tissue in that point. And there's nothing to really protect the knee or the soft tissue itself. It's the same with foam rolling. You should never foam roll the backs of your knees. All it's going to do is cause potential damage. Okay, so your legs are slightly bent out. Okay, you're going to lean back, lifting your legs up. You'll draw it out and back in. Okay, point your toes just like so. There we go. Try and keep that back as straight as you can. You notice my arms are bent, fingertips are facing forward. Okay, but my back is straight. So 10 seconds. Last one. Good. Little rest. So 2 more rounds just like that. Nice and simple, nice and easy. Big deep breaths throughout, okay? Doing awesome. How are you feeling so far? Pumped. Bum should be close to getting on fire. How was somebody's abs after yesterday? That's a question. A little bit sore when I was stretching out this morning. Never saw that coming. So, get it ready. 2, 1. Legs up. Big drive out. There we go. Nice proud chest. Three, 2, 1. Good job. Well done. Shake it out. Again, a little breathe if you need it. A little drink if you need that as well. And puff your chest out. Keep your back straight. Big deep breath. Okay, doing great. Keep it up, okay? When you're pointing out, okay, imagine you're keeping your feet as straight as you can so everything is in line, okay? I don't want you to rotate your foot. I want you to keep your feet dead straight so your knees are always facing up, your toes, although they're pointing away, the foot itself is up. Okay, you ready? So, little lift up, drive away, that's it. Proud chest, pump it up. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Great job. Well done. Shake it out. So, still working on those hip flexors. Get that core strong. Okay. Gluing that lower back down. What you're going to do, you're going to keep your knees above your hips. They're not going to be up there. Okay. It's really important that you stretch them here. You're going to draw weight, back up. Okay. Now it's really important that you keep that other leg in that position. And when you stretch it out, it's only your heel that taps the floor before bringing it back in and swapping sides. Okay. These bands should stay in the same position. If they slide down, take a moment, slide it back up. Okay, because if it comes right down to your bum and the top of your hip, it's not going to have that resistance you want. Nor if you have it at the top, if you've got the elasticated ones, like the rubber silicone ones, they're going to either pull your hairs out or just roll down. Okay, so mid thigh. That way, as you're stretching out, you're kind of co-contracting and keeping that leg in that position by driving it up ever so slightly. Okay, you ready? So, you're in 3, 2, squeezing that lower back down, big draw out. Good. Knock it down. From there, bring your feet together, bring your knees together, okay? You're gonna draw out as wide as you can, but keep your feet flat, okay? So it's there, slow and steady out, slow and steady in, okay? Don't let the elasticated band kind of shoot your knees in, so you're kind of bouncing around like that. Control it. Big, deep breaths. Nice and steady. 10 seconds. So 2 more. Last one. Good. Coming up. Same again. Big stretch out. Two more. Keep squeezing that lower back. Good. Feet together, knees together. Same again. Big drive out. Draw back in. Nice and controlled. That's it. Big squeeze. Don't let your feet just fly in. That's it. 10 seconds. You go one more round, okay? So, best effort. Squeeze that lower back down. Good. Last one. Good. Coming up. Big stretch. Two more. Good. We're down last time. Feet together, knees together. Walk in close to your bum. Big draw out. Good. Big deep breaths as you do it. That's it. Nice and easy. Try and bring that heart rate back down if you can. So 2 more. Good. Last one. Awesome job. Well done. From there, slide them off. Oof. Sitting up nice and tall. Grab yourself a little drink. Grab yourself a little towel if you need it. Awesome. Okay. So how are you feeling so far? Let me know. Your bum should be fully activated right now. Your abs should be fully activated. Your lower back should be glued. Everything should be good. Should be ready to go. Okay, so if you have weights, grab weights. If you have one of these little red resistance bands, grab that. Okay. If you want to practice your technique and you don't have weights or band, or if you have a band and that looks like you're kind of choking yourself with a bar, but your elbows are nice and straight. Now, with you holding the bar, okay, it's kind of like nicely gripping it and allowing it to roll through your fingers. Now, when I first started this, I was literally choking myself with the bar. Okay, if you don't have a bar and you're using weights, okay, like a kettlebell or a dumbbell, I just want you to hold it up high onto the top part of your chest. Okay, keep your elbows high, hold it here. Obviously, be aware of your chin and don't hurt yourself, but hold it high. So what it does is front squats demands more out of your lower back because of that raised position here. Okay, typically the more you draw your shoulder blades in, the more it straightens the lower back. Now we're used to having rounded backs, so when you hold it here, people feel it more there. Okay, now it's not necessarily having a negative impact on your back. If anything, it's making you stronger, but it also makes it harder. Okay, so just be aware of that, right? It's going to feel it there, but you're not necessarily kind of causing any damage or anything like that. Okay, now if I just readjust the camera ever so slightly and make it taller, you'll be able to see what I'm doing. Okay, so now what you're going to do with your bar, okay, you're going to hold it up here. You're going to grab yourself a little seat and you're going to sit down as deep as you can, keeping your elbows as your focus, holding it there. Now, if you're holding a weight up to here, you're doing exactly the same and you're holding it there as much as you can. Now, effectively, you're using those fans to kind of hinge on your collarbone and then keep up as tall as you can, all right? So, gently getting ready. Grab your bars, pulling up like so, just like that, deep as you can. What I try and do is I look towards the top of the ceiling in the distance. So that corner where the wall meets the ceiling, that's where I'm looking at the minute. So keep those arms up. 2 more. Good job. Okay, so with your bars now, okay, what you're going to do is keep your feet directly underneath your hips. Both feet are facing forward. You're going to push your bum back. You're going to push your chest out. You're going to slide down your leg, okay, into that position. And then you're going to come up, come through, squeeze, okay? So if you have a weight, you're going to do that. Make sure that back is lovely and straight. Your hips go back, all right? You're going to feel this in your hamstring, your bum, your lower back. As you're coming through, holding a weight of your choice. Try your best to keep your knees back. Sure your shins are straight. Now, if you're just using a band, okay, hook the band underneath your feet and hold on to the top of it. As you drive up, you'll feel the resistance. As you come down, slow it down, and you'll feel the stretch. So last 2. Squeeze in that back as much as you possibly can. Good, last 1. Good, coming back over to your chair. Arms up. Nice proud chest. Deep as you can. Good. That's it. Deep as you can. Slowly throw it down. Good. Last two. Last one. Good job. Step to the side. Again, nice broad chest. Push your chest out, draw your shoulders back, push your knees back as you come down. Stretch the hamstrings. Don't round the back. Then come up. Good. Slow it down, okay? On the weight to be through your heels as you're going down. You should be able to wiggle your toes at the bottom. Good. Sit, last two. Last one. Squeeze in. And coming up, shake it out, grab yourself a little drink. Let me know how you're finding those. How are you finding the front squats? How's it on your forearms? Some of you are going to feel it along here on your forearm. Some of you aren't going to be able to get into that position. Okay, I know when I first started, I wasn't able to get in that position. And it just takes a bit of time, just a bit of stretching both your shoulder blades and your forearms to get up into that position. But you'll get there. It will just take a bit of time. Yeah, surprising how much, like, because your neural system's being challenged, all of a sudden, you kind of just like, you just explode in this kind of warmth, you start sweating, and it's basically you're trying to stabilize so much here. And the same with when you come here in this position, and you're there, and you're squeezing as much as you can, because you've got to remember, like, when you're slowing this down into a deadlift, effectively, you've got to imagine this is like the heaviest you've ever lifted, right? And if your technique, if you always imagine that you're lifting the heaviest you've ever lifted and your technique is solid, when you do get up to lifting the heaviest you've ever lifted, your technique is spotless, you know? You're not kind of there going, all of a sudden your back's rounded and you've dropped your shoulder blades and you're not squeezing there and all the rest of it. Now, if that means that right now you can't go as deep, then that's cool, that's fine, you know? And if it means that you've got to have a little box to rest your weight on and you go down to that box, okay? Or the yoga block, you know, you could use that yoga block that we use on Wednesdays, going down to that yoga block, and all of a sudden you can drive up from there, okay? So it's always technique over everything, and always engage as much as you can. And by engage, just squeeze the life out of it, you know? So when I'm holding that bar, I'm imagining I'm trying to bend the bar by drawing back here, you know, and then my shoulder blades are really squeezing. So as I go down and push my hips back, my hamstrings, because I cycle a lot, I got a lot of tension in my hamstrings, the tight hamstrings. I can feel it ridiculously, which is why I kind of get all hot and sweaty and kind of out of breath as well, you know. So keep that up, okay? This next one, talking about bending the bar, okay? You're going to hold your weight up above your head. Okay, now if you're holding a dumbbell, I want you to get a good firm hold on it, okay? If you're holding a kettlebell, same again. If you're holding a bar, you're going to go out in a Y shape, okay? Now, when you're holding it, okay, what I want you to do is imagine you're bending it, okay? So by bending it, I think I've showed you this before, your lats, okay, so if you focus on my armpits, right, that's me not bending it, and that's me bending it. Notice how my armpit comes from facing there to facing upwards and I draw there, okay? So that's not controlled, that is controlled, okay? Now you're imagining you're trying to bend this bar and kind of make it a kind of half dome shape, if you will. Naturally, obviously you won't, but the force generation, that torque in your arms needs to be similar to the torque that I was on about on Friday with your foot, screwing it into the floor, okay? Effectively, you're holding it and you're screwing it into there. Now, if you're holding it here with a weight, you're screwing it in and you're bringing your elbows facing this way, okay? And the bend of your arm should be facing that way. That means you've kind of engaged your shoulder blades and drawn in, and that back is nice and solid. That's really important. You're going to feel it a hell of a lot more in your lower back, your upper back, your arms, your shoulders, everywhere, okay? But it means that you're going to get this super strong, super supportive, and develop that kind of supportive strength throughout, okay? So, arms up, starting in a seated position. Now, typically when you stand up, you're going to lean forward and come up. I want you to imagine that it's something like this pole in front of your face. So when you stand up, it's right there, okay? You can't go through it, and you can't go over it. You've got to go alongside it, right? So when you stand up, you're engaged there, okay? You're there, and you drive up into that position. You are not leaning forward throughout it, okay? You ready? 2, 1, and go. Big drive up. Squeeze your bum at the top. Squeeze those shoulders in. Engage that body. That's it. Now, if you find yourself cheating, move your chair close to your wall. Okay, so find a dining chair, a normal chair, a box that you're squatting on. Put it in front of a wall and watch how you don't cheat. Okay, because you will not put your face on the wall. Okay, even if it means you can't sit down or can't stand up, it means if you go to there and then have to drive up, that's cool. But you're working 10 times harder, I promise you. 2 more. Good, last one. Great job, well done. Check it down. Have yourself a little rest. Let me know how that was, how you're doing. Grab yourself a little drink if you need it. Okay. New moves. Boom. That's what we're talking about. No challenge, you see. So, back to here. This time, go lift up one leg, okay? Going to slide your weight. Now, if you're holding, say, a dumbbell or kettlebell, you're going to hold it on the opposite side, and it's going to help you balance. Come down deep as you can, and come up. If you have a bar like me, you're going to hold it straight. You're going to come down. Again, deep as you can. Gluing it on your leg and standing up. Okay, you ready? So, left leg first on the floor, right leg up, okay? Let's go. Good. Slow and steady. Gently coming down. That's it. Keep it going. One more. Leg should be on fire right now. Like pre-ab all over again. Good, opposite leg. There we go. Good, nice and steady. Draw your foot nice and flat. Oh, I lost it. There we go, that's it. Good, nice and steady, nice and controlled. Even if you can't go as far. This leg is definitely harder than my other leg. Good, last one. Good, stepping back to your chair. Arms up, coming down, bending, engaging. Okay, big drive up, let's go. Good. Two more. Stick with it, come on. Good job. Feet hip width, okay? Not shoulder, hip width. Both feet in forward. Start at your hips, slide down, and directly underneath your shoulder. Big drive up. That's it. Here we go. Pull those shoulders back. Keep those knees over your heels. So drawing backwards. Good thing to watch out for is those feet wanting to go wide. Okay, make sure they're facing forward. Squeeze in that lower back. Squeezing those shoulder blades. Keep it up, keep it going. Should be very hot now. Super sweaty Paul. Keep it up, buddy. There we go. Keep driving back. So get a stretch. Really slow it down. Good, two more. Nice and steady, big squeeze. Kind of almost like you're sitting backwards. Good, one more. Super slow, slow as you can. Good job, well done. Shake it out. So we've got one more round, okay? Whew. I don't know about you, but I'm roasting. So have you noticed how sometimes, right, tempo can make a huge difference, okay? So the way you can change training up, okay, is by changing our tempo. So your eccentric contractions, okay, that lengthening phase of the muscle on the exercise we just did there on the deadlift, okay, or the RDL, right? The more you slow the lower phase, the more that hamstring lengthens. And what happens is because the hamstring typically, like hill running, for example, going downhill takes it far more out of your muscles than it does going uphill, okay? 20% more, in fact, okay? Now, the more you work on your eccentric contraction, the better you get at loading when you land, okay? More stable you create, and the more strength, power, and reaction forces you can create, okay? It's been proven the best type of contraction is eccentric contractions because it has more bang for your buck. So even if you weren't able to train lots and you could only train twice a week, if you just slowed everything down, right, and every rep, you'd make huge and vast improvements. There's a guy called Arthur Jones. He created this method of bodybuilding called the new high intensity training method. Okay, before HIIT style was even like kind of popular, and he slowed every single contraction down to 8 seconds per repetition, and had vast amounts of improvement through all of his athletes. And he was kind of like one of the main coaches during the Arnold Schwarzenegger kind of movement in bodybuilding in the 70s. Okay. And his book is absolutely phenomenal, right? So there's a lot of method in slowing contraction types down, making yourself work harder for longer, because it not only helps develop neural strength, but also muscle strength and every kind of type of strength that comes with it, both power as well. So if in doubt and you've only got like say 20 minutes to do a workout, slow it all down, right? Yes, cardiovascularly, you're kind of taught to go quick, get the heart rate up and so on. But you slow it down and see how much you're breathing as well, So last time, coming down, sitting down, opening up those armpits, those shoulders, engaging everything. Imagine you're bending that weight, okay? All right, even if you're holding your weight above you like so, okay? And then from there, big drive up, okay? Really engage. And then sit it down as deep as you can. Big drive up. Try not to move those arms. And really work it. Two more. That's it. Feel that lower back working. Feel those shoulder blades working, those hips, those legs. Good job. So, planting one foot down. Nice proud chest. Deep as you can. Nice and slow, nice and steady. Just like that. From there, big drive up. Good. Go turn the light on just because I've gone dark. See if that's made a little difference for you. There you go, you can see me now. So, deep as you can, keep going. Boom, when we started. So we go. Almost. So that's it. Super slow, super steady. Good, so one more, okay? And swap legs. You're almost there. So swap your legs. You want to get to that point where, exactly like me, you are slightly losing your balance. I say slightly, totally messed up 2 of them. But you're challenging yourself, okay? If you get to that point where you're right on the edge and you're just engaging, then you're doing it right. Keep it up. Oh, I'm gonna fall. Keep it up. 2 to go. Slow and steady. Should be getting really hot and sweaty. So final one. Make it your best one. Slowest one yet. Oh, look at it. Right, so chuck your bars down. Chuck your weights down. Grab yourself a little spot. Knock your knees down. Okay, nice flat feet. Stretching out as best as you can. Coming down nice and deep. Stretching those arms out, stretching those backs out, opening up those hips. Big, deep breaths. Well done. Super, super effort. Good. From there, come up, slide forward. One leg. That's it. From there, walking those hands forward, bringing those arms down. From there, if you've got your left knee forward, you're going to put your right hand underneath and draw the shoulder down as best as you can. Good. Gently coming back up. Swapping knees. Slide forward. Sink it back. Deep as you can with the arms. Bring that chest down. Big deep breaths. From there, lifting your left leg, left arm up, dropping that shoulder down. Coming underneath. Coming up nice and tall. Swing one leg around. You're going to have this leg on the inside of your thigh. You're going to reach down towards your toes, as tall as you can. So gently swap your sides. Good. From there, feet together, arms on the back, nice proud chest. Absolutely amazing effort today, guys. Really, really well done. You know, really good. Let me know how you found it. Appreciate it all. You know, brilliant, brilliant job. Whew. So, well done. How are we all feeling? Wow. Hope you need to get better, right? You're doing good, mate. You've come a long, long way. There we go. Well done, everybody. Have an amazing day. Thank you for joining me again. Tomorrow, I'm sure you'll be glad to know that is recovery day. It is officially stretching, relaxation, breathing, laying on the floor, having a good time. day tomorrow. Okay, so if you are about 9:30, join us tomorrow for a yoga-based kind of stretching mobility exercise routine. It's going to help limber you all up, so that way you can do all these exercises a little bit better. The technique is coming, and you are developing brilliantly. Okay, so keep it up, keep it going. All right. Honestly, I'm pretty sure if you reflect back from now, from when you first started, you'll see those improvements and those benefits. You just kind of have to remind yourself sometimes, because I think sometimes we forget where we've come from. And it's always important to kind of look back and reflect. All right. So well done. Have an amazing day. Look forward to seeing you again tomorrow. Don't forget to hit that little thumbs up button if you enjoyed today's session. Thank you for those who already have. Thank you for everybody using the comment section. It's always good to see some names, some faces, some comments, flying in. After all, okay, although it's my channel, I want it to be yours as well. So yeah, keep it up. New training t-shirts, 100%, and Recovery Lab ones are on its way. For those who wish to grab a t-shirt, okay, so they're currently being designed. There's going to be a number of different designs if you're into all that type of stuff. And yeah, I'll let you know when they're all done, and maybe you can have a little gander. Okay, but yeah, have a lovely one. See you soon. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. I'm pretty sure those who are here have. But yeah, it all means the world. Have an amazing day, and I'll see you soon. Take care. Bye.